There is a bill that I'm really passionate about this session. It's a bill that would require medication abortions on public college campuses. So on Monday, October 25th, we're doing something that we are calling repro rides. And this means we are going to be getting on buses from college campuses across the state, and we're going to be traveling to the nearest clinic. Really because we want to underscore the distances that students have to travel in order to get to the clinic. So this is really not about like getting to point A to point B. It's really showing it does in fact take 2.5 hours when you get on the bus to go from Amherst to Springfield. And if you're out at MCLA, that bus ride is more like 8 hours. If you're at Mass Maritime, it's 13 hours. But we really want to underscore for people in the Commonwealth, this bill is not just about expanding access. It's making sure that the fact that medication abortion is available is something that you can tangibly arrive at. And for a college student, that's a huge burden to overcome. So imagine you're new in a community, you're at school for the first time, you find out that you are pregnant and you do not want to continue to be pregnant. That means traveling by public transportation multiple times to get a procedure that in effect is 2 pills. But because we politicize abortion, we make it hard for people to get. And that's something that this bill aims to stop. I'm focused on public housing because it's what's reflected in our community. Northampton has 13 properties that are funded. There's some public housing, some that are funded state and federal mix of housing, but our housing authorities are really important tools in our community to make sure that people can access affordable housing. I also want to talk more though about how we focus on tenant organizing in Massachusetts, because I think that this is something we have not done particularly well. If we look at housing authority boards, we see a lot of people who do not live in housing authorities. Northampton is slightly different in that because we did pass a law in order to increase tenant representation on the board, which is a really great first step. But then we need to figure out how does that board and the tenants who are represented on the board trickle back to people in the community feeling heard and respected and having input in decisions that are made. And so we're looking at different ways that we can increase tenant participation, not just on the board level, but right across the whole housing authority structure.